Yo, what is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we're going to be ranking the top 10 attainable-ish point guards in NBA 2K25 MyTEAM. And I want to explain my reasoning for this list before we hop into it, because I think this is important. So, the point guard position is, well, all these positions. There are a lot of cards that are a little bit too expensive to be considered attainable cards right now, probably, but they're right on the borderline of what I was considering at 500K, an attainable card, a card you could actually get reasonably without spending money. These guys are going to be a lot cheaper than that in a week, in all likelihood, with Season 9, Godex Invincible, whatever packs we are likely to get. And with that being the case, we will likely see cards like, for example, we'll just look at this real quickly, a Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, who right now is probably 600,000 or 700,000 MT, but I did include on this list, spoiler alert, a guy like that is going to be sub 500,000 MT pretty significantly, I would think, next week. So this list includes a lot of those guys. Now, it does not include GOAT LeBron, GOAT Nikola Jokic, GOAT guys like that, who are likely to still be a million MT even when the game is like finally at its floor for the auction house once Season 9 stuff comes out and there's no more content. But I do think that most all these other guys on this list will likely be cheap enough to be affordable for most people who've saved their MT decently anyway and are still playing the game. At number 10 is Gervin. This card is very, very good. He's probably the cheapest card on this list, although to be fair, this card like doesn't exist. He's extremely rare. He's very good for a 100 overall. He is, okay, I lied. He didn't exist. He now does exist. He's a lot more common and he's only like 50,000 MT. 6'7" with 6'10" wingspan. He's the most affordable card on this list, but he's a big, versatile point guard, and he actually does exist now. You can get him for 50K. That's pretty good. That's actually amazing. But Darius Garland, Steve Francis, Kemba, Trey, Levine, and Pro 2 Fade with a really good jump shot at 6'7" with a 6'10" wingspan. He's got good size for a point guard. He's a quality defender. He's got a really good jump shot and great sigs. Like, this is a super good card. He's easily the cheapest card on this list. And if you don't have the MT for the higher up cards on this list, Gervin is the guy you should get because he is not far behind a single card on this list. He versus number one, he can compete. He's that good. And that's how close together as well I want to say this list is. These guys are all very close. Pretty much everybody here, there's not much wiggle room for them to be any better. You know what I mean? Even a guy like Gervin can't get that much better. He truly is an extremely good card. MJ is going to be number 9 for me. 6'6" with a 6'11" wingspan. MJ is a versatile, really, really good PG. His jumper is very solid. He's got Pro 2 Fade. Cam Thomas Oscar isn't quite as fast as a couple other shots on this list. That is okay. It is still very good. He has great, like, perfect sigs. I mean, he's an absolute dog. Incredible card. Only 6'6" would probably realistically, I guess, be the biggest knock on the card. Even saying that does feel a little bit ridiculous, to be totally honest. I totally get that. But at the same time, I do think MJ is a very, very solid card who definitely can compete at a high level at the PG spot. Number 8, I'm sorry, is going to be Amen Thompson. And Amen is actually, I would say, a very, very solid option at PG. He's very similar to like a Dr. J, who's about to be up on this list here in a little bit. 6'7" with 6'11" wingspan. He's got good size, good player build. 6'7" and 6'6" does, I feel like, make a little bit of a difference, to be totally honest. Defensively, he's awesome. His jumper is really good. Steph Sexton is phenomenal. Same exact shot as Dr. J and Penny Hardaway both have. Pro 2 Fade, Garland Francis, Kemba, Trey, Levine. So his sigs are awesome too. Like, really good card. Pretty much does everything that you need a point guard to do at a high level. Like, there are very few flaws with Amen Thompson. He doesn't have Defox Cross, I guess, would probably be the biggest like critique sigs wise, but as a whole, he's really, really good. Lamar Odom is going to be my number 7. And if you wanted to make an argument for Lamar Odom as a higher player, if you value height a lot, I can understand that. His sigs aren't quite as good as a couple of the cards above him, but he's 6'10" with a 6'11" wingspan with a very solid jumper. Still has good sigs. Garland, Francis, Kemba, Escape. Doesn't have an elite behind the back. That's okay. Still got Pro 2 Fade. Very good half-court sigs. Like, still a really good card at 6'10" with a 6'11" wingspan that provides that switchability as well for the LeBrons and Ben Simmonses and Nikola Jokic's and et cetera, et cetera. Those types of cards, the point guard position, Hito Turkoglu, if you ever play him. Those guys. And so that's valuable as well. Now, again, he is one of those guys who is kind of in the same realm as I would say MJ is, where it's, and there's a couple others, honestly, a bunch of other guys on this list. They're borderline, you know what I mean? Like Lamar Odom, you might be able to get him for under 500,000 MT if you're lucky at a good time. Right now, he's probably 6. in a week, he's probably 3 or 2. You know what I mean? Like that's why I'm putting these guys on this list, and that's why I'm putting together this list, because I think it's a helpful list for people to kind of target who they want to pick up at their like in-game point guard if they've been saving some MT and are still playing the game. SGA is my number 6, really solid, 6'6" with a 6'11" wingspan. His player build isn't huge, which isn't ideal. I think he's awesome. He's got great sigs, Patty Mills Sexton, which is arguably the best jumper in the game. It's really, really fast. If you love the speedy jumpers, this is really good. It can be a little challenging at times, I think, but I do think it's really, really good. It's extremely hard to contest. His sigs are perfect. He's like basically the same card as MJ size-wise, but with a better jumper. And I think with how close together this list is, that does move him up a couple spots. But he's really, really good. There's no doubt about that. Moving on to the number 5 spot, we got Penny Hardaway. Penny is really, really good as well. He's 6'7", 6'11" wingspan. This card is, I would legitimately say, it like truly attainable right now. He is sub 500,000 MT at this point. I would say I've seen his price a pretty good amount, and I've been actually tempted to buy him a couple times because I've seen him ending for 350, 400,000 MT. 6'7" with a 6'11" wingspan. This card's really, really good. He's literally the same card as GOAT Dr. J with a slightly smaller player build. They're the same card, same jump shot, same sigs, Pro 2 on both of them. They're both 6'7" with a 6'11" wingspan. They're the same card. Penny just has a smaller player build, which is why Dr. J is 1 spot above him. That's number 4. He is not free, technically. You do have to buy the Pro Pass to get the card. Pro Pass is the only thing in my team that I actually think has value. Next year, my main account, it's gonna be my own personal account, not my competitive account, but my like main content account, is going to be a Pro Money Spent account. Gonna be doing Pro Money Spent as a series. And that's what I'm calling it, because it's literally just gonna be Pro Pass. That's the only thing that I spend money on. I'm pre-ordering the game, which the pre-order comes with like 4 Pro Passes throughout like season 1 and then season 7, 8, and 9. But I will be buying the Pro Pass for the other seasons it doesn't come with, and that's it for the entire year. That's going to be the one of the main series is actually. And Dr. J, he is the Pro Pass reward for this season as the level 40, and him being point guard eligible is awesome. He's a great card. Player build's definitely better than Penny. He's the exact same card as Penny. He's awesome. I think 4 is probably right. Now, this might be a little bit high. I don't know. I think I prefer Luka to Dr. J and Penny. It's close. He's slightly bigger than SGA. They're the same card, same jump shot, same sigs, just like with Dr. J and Penny being the same card. Pretty much Luka and Shai are the same card at the point guard position as well. They have the same sigs, they have the same release. Luka's a little bit bigger, his player build's a little bit bulkier. That's like the main defining difference of the card, and pretty close to the only defining difference of the card, honestly. Like I would say Luka is very, very good. I would say Shai is also very, very good. I think Luka being a little bit bigger does put him a little bit higher on the list. Pretty much all I'm saying. Number 2 is going to be, and this, I don't know, man. I'm looking at this now. Size matters a lot. Scottie Pippen is an awesome card. He's 2 inches taller than MJ, and they have the same release. Is he really? Dude, the problem with a list like this is these guys are all so close together. Like Scottie Pippen at number 2 feels kind of insane. But then it's like, do I put him at 5? And it's like, no, I think. You know what? I'm a homer. I'm putting him at 3. I'm putting Luka at 2. Bias. I don't care. Scottie Pippen at number 3. That is my final decision. I don't even care. I'm just moving Luka up a spot because I think Luka's player build's definitely noticeably better than Shai's. Scottie is great. He's 6'8" with 7-foot wingspan. He's a little more defensive than the other guys in the top 5 who all have insane jumpers with Sexton upper, like Luka, Dr. J, Penny, and even Shai. But he's 6'8" with a 7'2" wingspan. He is the biggest of all of those guys, 7-foot wingspan. He's really versatile, and his defense I think is a little more competent against, if you match up against a Jokic or a Hito Turkoglu or Ben Simmons or somebody like that, who one of those GOAT cards that's extremely expensive and extremely big, don't need to switch him off of that. You know what I mean? And I think that is really valuable. And that to me it's going to put him at 3. And I think Luka's good enough as well at that. And even Dr. J kind of, but Luka, I feel like I'm fine with that at number 2. Number 1 though to me is Tracy McGrady, who's basically better Scottie Pippen, in my opinion. 6'8", but he has a 7'2" wingspan. He's even a little bit longer than Scottie is. Patty Mills Garland as well is really good. I like it pretty much just as much as Patty Mills Sexton. It's very close. So really good shot. Same exact shot, I believe, that Cassie Russell has, which was one of my legitimate favorite cards that's come out all year in terms of just pure fun scoring ability. Yeah, 100 overall Cassie Russell also has Patty Mills Garland. It's just such a good jump shot with, again, perfect SIGs, Pro 2 fade, 6'8", 7'2" wingspan. So he provides the size ability of a Scottie Pippen with the scoring ability of a Luka or a SGA or a Dr. J. I feel like he's kind of the perfect package. And again, he is very expensive, probably just a bit out of the price point right now. I've seen him ending around 600K, but in a week he'll probably be 300. You know what I mean? And that's again why I wanted to include him on this list. So hopefully y'all understand the logic behind this list. This is kind of a list for people who are trying to build the best in-game team they can. And to be fair, if you are on more of a budget, there are guys on this list, Dr. J, you can earn. George Gervin is 50,000 MT and awesome. Amen Thompson is probably pretty cheap at this point. The other guys are going to go down. Like, there's plenty of cards, don't worry. But hope y'all did enjoy the video. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon. I appreciate y'all. Peace.